Doorbell waves a soft goodbye, lanterns start to bloom. We step out with cups in hand, evening makes us room. Sidewalk glows like melted gold, city breathing slow. Every window tells a tale only locals know. We can take the longest street, let the crosswalk sing. Keep the warmth between our hands like a gentle ring. Warm steps home afterglow, carry light in pockets low. We don't need to hurry now, peace has shown us where and how. Afterglow, easy flow. Neighbors waving silhouette, dogs in evening air. We can name the stars by heart, even if not there. All the miles we thought we owed shrink to simple feet. Every corner softer now, calm in every street. We can take the longest street, let the crosswalk sing. Keep the warmth between our hands like a gentle ring. Warm steps home afterglow, carry light in pockets low. We don't need to hurry now, peace has shown us where and how. If the wind begins to bite, lift the collar high. Let the quiet do its work, hush the busy sky. When the key turns in the door, save a little flame for the days that run too fast. Call it by this name. Warm steps home afterglow, carry light in pockets low. Keep the lesson in our bones, how to take it slow. Warm steps home afterglow, carry light in pockets low. We don't need to hurry now, let the easy flow. Warm steps home afterglow. Afterglow. Leaflines gather by the curb, tidy rows of gold. We decide to write a note, simple, warm and bold. Thanks for sharing common days, slowing down the climb. Seal it with a coffee ring, stamp a gentle time. When the words are hard to find, breathe and let them land. Plain and steady, kind and clear, written by your hand. Leafline letters saying no, small and honest, soft and tough. Folded corners, golden thread. Everything we meant, we said. Write it slow. Let it show. Traffic whispers from the road, distant like a wave. We are keeping little flames, only calm can save. Put the note beside the cups, let it catch the light. Later we will carry it through the easy night. When the words are hard to find, breathe and let them land. Plain and steady, kind and clear. letters slow the room, make a softer lane. If the sky begins to press, open up the page. Leafline letters hold a door out of any cage. Leafline letters say enough, small and honest, soft and tough, carry us through rain and shine, signed and gentle leafline, signed and true. Leafline letters back to you. Slow drizzle on the glass, writing quiet lines. Street lights blur to watercolor yellow vine. We collect the softer hours, stack them like a book. Every page a calmer breath, every sip a look. Let the city wash away, gentle, gray and kind. We can find a smaller sky, easier to find. Slow drizzle, stay with me, make the busy softer be. Lantern steam and window rain, wash the weight from every vein. Coats are drying on the chairs, puddles at the door. Laughter beads like silver drops rolling on the floor. I can hear the meters slow, heart and street alive. Everything that felt too much learns to redesign. Let the city wash away, gentle, gray and kind. We can find a smaller sky, easier to find. Slow drizzle, stay with me, make the busy softer be. Lantern steam and window rain, wash the weight from every vein. If the thunder wants to speak, give it one soft beat. Let it turn to melody underneath our feet. We can move in simple time, breathing with the room, following the candle flame to a lighter bloom. Slow drizzle, stay with me, make the busy softer be. When the sidewalks shine again, we will keep this gentle tap. Tap, 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 slow and free. Slow drizzle, stay with me. Golden rest upon the table, coats along the wall. Every heavy thought we carried has to be made small. You release a careful smile, I release a sigh. Both both of them like little birds learning how to fly. If we only speak in looks, that is still enough. Quiet is a fluent tongue, tender, bright and tough. Golden rest, please stay a while. Smooth the creases from our mile. Hold the room in gentle hands, where a kinder evening stands. Lantern halos on the cups, halos in our chests. Heartbeats lining up with peace, learning gentle rests. We could call this moment home. We could simply be. Let the world keep spinning on. We will sip and see. If we only speak in looks, that is still enough. Quiet is a fluent tongue, tender, bright and tough. Golden rest, please stay a while. Smooth the creases from our mile. Hold the room in gentle hands, where a kinder evening stands. If the doorbell calls us back, take a breath or two. Pocket one small thread of light, keep it close and true. When the road becomes a noise, let this memory ring like a careful lullaby only we can sing. Golden rest, please stay a while. Smooth the creases from our mile. Hold the room in gentle hands, where a kinder evening stand. Golden rest, don't fade too fast. Let this easy moment last. Write it on the window glass. We were here, and peace has passed. Golden rest, stay. Golden rest, stay. Quiet orbit round this team, planets made of light. Sugar moons and porcelain, satellites of white. Every table holds a sky, tiny living real. In our gravity of calm, all the edges heal. Let the distance shrink to small, let the volume fall. We can find a center warm, easy for us all. Quiet orbits circle slow, keep the lantern steady glow. Every breath a gentle spin, round the peace we're living in. Footsteps like elliptical lines, weaving past the door. can shrink to small. Let the volume fall. We can find a center warm, easy for us all. Quiet orbit, circle slow. Keep the lantern steady glow. Every breath a gentle spin round the peace we're living in. In amber snow, if we drift we'll start again. Round the calm we're living in. Round and round, soft and near. Quiet orbit, keeping clear. Paper cup, record needle down. Crackle like a fireplace in a tiny town. You lean back and close your eyes, breathing in the tune. Time becomes a friendly cat, sleeping in the noon. Everything is slower here, sweeter at the seams. Pour the song in amber lines, warm and full of dreams. Honey and vinyl turn low, teaching all the sharp to slow. We can let the minutes blend into comfort without end. Sticky notes and folded lists dance across the grain. Barely their percussion taps on a window pane. Soft and fine. Let the melody unwind. Nerves along my spine. Everything is slower here, sweeter at the seams. Pour the song in amber lines, warm and full of dreams. Honey and vinyl turning low, teaching all the sharp to slow. We can let the minutes blend into comfort without end. If the needle finds a scar, we will wait it through. Every click a tiny star leading back to you. When the side is almost done, flip it over slow. Start again the healing hum. Only we can know. Honey and vinyl turning low, teaching all the sharp to slow. We can let the minutes blend into comfort without end. Honey and vinyl turning low, make a quiet room to grow. Let the day dissolve and mend into comfort without end. Turn me slow. Windowseat Stories, sunlight on your sleeve. Every line we underline teaches me to breathe. Taxi ghosts and sparrow songs painting in the street. All the noise grows feather-light when our eyes meet. Let the pages turn in time, let the kettle sing. We can let the smallest notes be a golden ring. Windowseat stories say it's soft and slow. Write it in the amber dust, only we can know. If the night begins to rise, we can mark the page. Hold the corner with a laugh, calm in any age. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. Coffee maps and pencil stars sketch a tender plan. This is where the restless heart learns to simply stand. You recite a line of hope, bright and ordinary. I can feel the edges melt, sweeter necessary. Let the pages turn in time, let the kettle sing. We can let the smallest notes be a golden ring. Windowseat stories say it's soft and slow. Write it in the amber dust, only we can know. If the night begins to rise, we can mark the page. Hold the corner with a laugh, calm in any age. If the city calls us back, we will keep a thread. Tie it to the quiet here, to the words we said. If the waves of ours climb, we will find the shore. Candle boats and steady breath, always room for more. Windowseat stories stay a little long. Let the daylight hum along to our little song. When the doors are closing slow, leave the lantern bright. Windowseat stories carry us through night. Da-da-da-dum. Stay. Da-da-da-dum. Stay. Windowseat stories stay. Shake the picture till it blooms, colors wake and slow. Cinnamon across the room, lanterns start to glow. You are laughing off the frame, I am out of sight. But the softness in the air holds us both in light. All the corners warm to gold, nothing left to prove. We can let the moment set, we don't need to move. Autumn Polaroid, keep this tender view. Paper square of peace, holding me and you. When the world speeds up, I will look inside. Find the little cafe glow, where our calm resides. Hold it up to light. Everything feels right. Steam like silver handwriting, notes on window panes. Footsteps turning into rain, washing busy stains. Sugar packet constellations, tiny moons of white orbit round our small routine, easy, warm and bright. All the corners warm to gold, nothing left to prove. We can let the moment set, we don't need to move. Autumn Polaroid, keep this tender view. Paper square of peace, holding me and you. When the world speeds up, I will look inside. Find the little cafe glow, where our calm sides. If the edges start to fade, draw the lines again. Name the colors carefully, comfort, love, and friend. If the day forgets to smile, let the lantern show how a tiny table light makes a garden grow. Autumn Polaroid, keep this tender view. Paper square of peace, holding me and you. When the rush returns, I will hold you near. Autumn Polaroid, make the quiet clear. Amber bright, soft tonight. I've been waiting for. Coffee rings our satellite, circling what we say. Every laugh a waveform bright in a calmer day. Counter hums in 4/4 time, silver spoons align. Newspaper and feathered dust, stories underlined. We can let the meters drop, keep it soft and wide. Catch the signal in our hands, carry it inside. Turn the dial to something kind, let the static fall. There's a station made for us, low and gentle call. If we stay on this warm line, we will hear it say, slow is not a sin at all, have a softer day. Café airwaves drift and stay through the open blinds. Fill the room with easy sound, smoothing out our minds. We don't need a thunder drum, only simple grace. Café airwaves carry calm to this little place. Footsteps fade like vinyl hiss, friendly, low and round. You tap out a melody on our table sound. I could live inside this band, humming while we read. Let the music water us like a gentle seed. Turn the dial to something true, let the rush release. Every note a little proof, we are built for peace. If we lose the bridge tonight, we can find the key. Listen into ordinary, turn to poetry. Café airwaves drift and stay through the open blinds. Fill the room with easy sound, smoothing out our minds. We don't need a thunder walks along the street, soft leaves under feet. Window lights are waking up, humming low and sweet. You say we can take our time, no one keeping score. Every step is riding calm across the wooden floor. Doorbell rings a friendly note, hands around the cup. Steam is painting on the glass, letting worries up. Pages turning like a tide, clocks forgetting speed. In the hush we find the words that let our breathing lead. If the world is rushing by, let it blur to gold. We can hold a smaller light, warm and slow to hold. Listen to the table hum, learn a kinder beat. Carry it inside our shoes, simple, soft and neat. Amber walks, amber talks in a gentle city glow. Pour the day in honey lines, teach my busy bones to slow. We don't need a brighter sky, only room to be. Amber walks me all the way to quiet company. Footnotes in the margin laugh, jokes that almost rhyme. Sugar dust and porcelain moons marking tender time. You trace circles on the lid, keeping rhythm near. I can hear a future hum, steady, kind and clear. If the noise returns again, we can dim the light. Hold our palms around the flame, keep it living bright. Let the easy take the lead, softer than a prayer. Everything we need to know is quietly right there. Amber walks, amber talks in a gentle city glow. Pour the day in honey lines, teach my busy bones to slow. We don't need a louder song, only simple key. Amber walks me all the way to quiet company. If we lose our step tonight, follow candlelight. If we drop our names in rain, write them back in white. If the wind forgets our tune, hum it low and true. Everything will find its place when I sit with you. Amber walks, amber talks, keep the golden measure slow. Let the city fade to kind while the small lanterns glow. We don't need to run or race, we can simply be. Amber walks beside my heart, quiet company. Amber walks beside my heart, quiet company. Step by step, cup by cup, amber evening lifting up. Late sun breathing on the glass, painting gentle lines. We collect the quiet hours, stacking them like signs. You set down a second cup, steam becomes a thread, sewing up the tired seams of what the week has said. If the city wants to hurry, let it pass us by. We can learn a slower language underneath this sky. Hold a note between our hands till the edges round. Let the heart remember how a softer beat can sound. Late sun breathing, stay with me. Pour your honey on the sea. We don't need a louder light, just this easy amber sight. Newspaper becomes a sail, folded to the breeze. Sugar moons on tabletops orbit like they please. You laugh in a lower key, everything turns kind. Ordinary starts to bloom, clearing out my mind. Let the calendar grow quiet, pages fall like leaves. Every second learns to breathe, every worry leaves. We can stay a little late, we can keep it slow. Let the softest metronome tell us where to go. Late sun breathing, stay with me, pour your honey on the sea. We don't need a grander plan, only room for who I am. Doorbell with a velvet ring, evening finds our names. Lantern halos in our cups, gentle little flames. If the street begins to sing, we will take the tune. Walk it home like loyal dogs under lifting moon. If the clouds forget to glow, we will light a line. Hold it like a steady thought, simple, warm and fine. If the rhythm starts to fade, hum it soft and true. Everything will find its place when I'm here with you. Late sun breathing, stay with me, pour your honey on the sea. Write our names in window gold. Let the gentle take a hold. Late sun breathing, keep the time. Measure comfort line by line. We can stay till quiet's done. Keep the color of this sun. Dun, da-da-da-da-da-da-dun, dun, da-da-da-da-da-da-dun, dun, da-da-da-da-da-da. Oak table holding up the day, rings of light and care. Espresso like a meteor, dark and sweet and rare. You tell stories soft as wool, I fold them in my coat, saving them for windy nights. Every gentle note, if the rain begins to rise, let the letters fall. We can read them side by side, not afraid at all. Oh, an espresso steady and low, warm in the corners wherever we go. No need to hurry, the clocks can pretend we'll sip this minute to the end. Footsteps turning into drums somewhere down the lane. Every beat grows feather light, washing off the strain. In the window golden dust dances with your name. I can feel the quiet sing, tender, bright and tame. If the sky forgets to smile, and it what we keep. Kindness in a paper cup, warm enough to see. Oak and espresso steady and low, warm in the corners wherever we go. No need to hurry, the clocks can't pretend we'll sip this minute to the end. Coats on hooks and friendly hands, drawing simple maps, mark the places we can rest. just quiet little gaps. Evening sets a lantern down right between our knees. Suddenly the hardest part learns to move with ease. If the doorbell calls us back, promise me a thread, tie it to the softer roads, all the words we said. Espresso steady and low, warm in the corners wherever we go. Here in this moment the world can be kind, leaving the heavier miles behind. Ooh, leaving the heavier miles behind. Seoul river blue in the distant sky on gentle hold. Outside moves in silver traffic, inside turns to gold. Steam writes tiny constellations on the window pane. You and I read quiet stories in the softest vein. Every bridge across the day opens like a hand. We can walk a slower step, learn a kinder land. So river blue, flow through this room, carry our hearts by a lantern of bloom. We don't need more than a minute or two to feel the whole city turn gentle and new. Footprints melt in golden hour, voices thin to thread. All the edges soften down, fear has lost its head. You say nothing, I feel seen, simple, bright and true, like a small boat finding home on a calmer blue. Every bridge across the day opens like a hand. We can walk a slower step, learn a kinder land. So river blue, flow through this room, carry our hearts by a lantern of bloom. We don't need more than a minute or two to feel the whole city turn gentle and new. If the current starts to rise, hold the oars with me. Breathe together, steady tides find their melody. Stay till we're done. Color our names in the low setting sun. Under this roof we can learn what is true. A little more light and a lot less to prove. Carry me
We climb autumn stairs of light, step by gentle step, carrying the smaller joys we promised we would keep. At the landing there's a sign, rest a little while. So we do and slowly learn how to wear a smile. If the world demands we run, let it take the lead. We can stay and let the calm give us what we need. Autumn stairs and easy air, set the weight down, leave it there. In this cafe made of light, napkins folded twice, map a softer route. Every arrow points to warm, simple, safe and true. You take half the heavy bag, I take half of yours. Sharing makes the steps feel like open, gentle doors. If the world demands we run, let it take the lead. We can stay and let the calm give us what we need. Autumn stairs and easy air, set the weight down, leave it there. In this cafe made of light, we remember feeling right. Hold the rail and count to 4, breathe the gold along the floor. When the day forgets our names, lantern laughter lace the frames. Autumn stairs and easy air, set the weight down, leave it there. We will take the longer way if it lets the warmth stay. Step by step by step. Okay.
Paper lantern evenings bloom above the street. We are keeping quiet time, folded small and sweet. Every corner of this room learns to breathe and glow. Even when the world forgets the slower ways to go. Let the tiny lights be guides, let the noise grow dim. We can take the calmer road, teach the day to swim. Paper lantern evenings carry us home, write our names in honey tone. Hold the door till shadows pass, set a candle in the glass. Saucers ring like friendly bells, calling peace to stay. Coats asleep on wooden chairs, resting from the day. You draw rivers in the foam, I draw yellow skies. Everything we cannot say gathers in our eyes. Let the tiny lights be guides, let the noise grow dim. We can take the calmer road, teach the day to swim. Paper lantern evenings carry us home, write our names in honey tone. Hold the door till shadows pass, set a candle in the glass. If the foot Streetlights yawn and learn our names. Evening finds a key, opens up a quiet road only we can see. Carry home a pocket sun, cup between our palms. Let it teach the tired day little healing songs. If the crosswalk starts to blink, we will take it slow, following the softer signs telling us to go. Quiet route home, low and kind. Leave the faster lanes behind. Everything we need to keep fits inside this simple beat. Neighbors wave in silhouette, dogs in evening air. We can turn the noise to film, grainy, warm and fair. Windows play a lullaby, kettles hum along. Every step rewrites the day into calmer song. If the crosswalk starts to blink, we will take it slow, following the softer signs telling us to go. Quiet route home, low and kind. Leave the faster lanes behind. Everything we need to keep fits inside this simple beat. At the corner coffee shop, lanterns bloom like stars. We remember who we are, not our rushing scars. Take a breath and shape the night like a paper plane. Aim it toward an easy sky, watch it rise again. If the wind begins to press, lean a little near. I will hold the map of light, you can steer us clear. Quiet route home, low and kind. Leave the faster lanes behind. Let the lanterns lead us on till the louder hours are gone. Honeygrain morning on the sill, sun with gentle hands makes a garden out of steam, grows in quiet bands. You unwrap a laughing line, place it on my plate. Suddenly the smallest hour feels like something great. If the traffic starts to shout, close the windows slow. We can set the volume down, let the bright wind blow. Honeygrain morning, rise and stay. Teach the busy heart away how to move without a race, how to keep a softer pace. Toast of plans and buttered hope, warm and simple speech. All the minutes in a row, close enough to reach. You draw circles with your spoon, turning fear to foam. Every loop a little truth, here is steady home. If the traffic starts to shout, close the windows slow. We can set the volume down, let the bright wind blow. Honeygrain morning, rise and stay. Teach the busy heart away how to move without a race, how to keep a softer pace. Pocket this light for later rain. Fold it like paper against the strain. When the clouds come calling fast, gold. We are learning how to dance, gentle, brave, and old. You count softly 1, 2, 3. I follow the line. Somehow ordinary time starts to feel divine. Let the tables hum along, chairs keep steady time. We can write the silent notes into tender rhyme. Windowframe waltz, lean on me. Round and round this little sea. We can leave the race outside, swaying where the warmth resides. Steam like lace on porcelain, patterns in the air. If we step a measure wrong, kindness keeps us there. You smile like a violin, I answer in kind. Every breath a smallest step, making peace a find. Let the tables hum along, chairs keep steady time. We can write the silent notes into tender rhyme. Windowframe waltz, lean on me. Round and round this little sea. We can leave the race outside, swaying where the warmth resides. If the night grows tall and thin, we will fold the daylight in. Keep a lantern by the door. Count to 3 and dance once more. Windowframe waltz, stay and see how a softer day can be. Hold my hand and let it ride where the steady quiet hides. Two seats by the rain, window drawing gray. Everything we couldn't say finds a softer way. Traffic turns to watercolor, washing off the haze. In this little harbor we learn a gentler taste. If the thunder wants a word, let it hum in blue. We can answer quietly, something clear and true. Two seats by the rain, hold the door, teach the heart what quiet's for. Let the minutes warm and plain fall like coffee through the grain. Coats are drying on the chairs, puddles by the feet. Spoons become a metronome, kind and incomplete. I can see the storm grow small, pressed against the glass. You and I make room enough for the weight to pass. If the thunder wants a word, let it hum in blue. We can answer quietly, something clear and true. Two seats by the rain, hold the door, teach the heart what quiet's for. Let the minutes warm and plain fall like coffee through the grain. When the bus lights start to bloom, evening finds our names. Paper birds across the street fold their careful wings. We will keep a little spark, pocket-sized and bright. Carry it through deeper hours, through the tender night. Count to 5 and breathe again. Let the gentle soak us in. Every drop a silver sign, saying you will be just fine. 2 seats by the rain, hold the door, teach the heart what quiet's for. We can leave the noise to fade in the harbor we have made. 2 seats in the rain. 2 seats in the rain. Cups of golden hour line the window ledge. We are standing on the day like a gentle edge. Every story that we say climbs into the light. As the streets turn honey soft, everything feels right. If the moment asks to stay, we should let it be. Give it space to bloom and breathe, open, warm and free. Cups of golden hour, drink it slow. Let the quiet cayenne wind blow. We don't need to prove a thing, only listen, only sing. Postcards on a corkboard wall, notes we never send. Still they teach a softer way, where our courage went. Lantern laughter by the door writes our names in peace, carrying a little light we can take and keep. If the moment asks to stay, we should let it be. Give it space to bloom and breathe, open, warm and free. Cups of golden hour, drink it slow. Let the quiet cayenne wind blow. We don't need to prove a thing, only listen, only sing. Fold the sun into your hands, write a map to gentler lands. When the darker miles rise, open up these smaller skies. Golden hour, drink it slow. Let the quiet cayenne wind blow. Carry comfort, carry grace. Pour it through tomorrow's pace. Golden hour, stay. Steam lines on glass are spelling out our names. Yellow echoes in the cup, quiet little flames. You say we can take the slow road, I don't mind. the sound. Steam lines on glass draw me in. Write a calmer way to begin. We don't need a brighter sky, only time to breathe and try. Footsteps at the counter fade into friendly drums. Pages turn like gentle waves. Day politely hums. You trace circles in the foam, orbit soft and slow. Every loop a tiny star, teaching me to glow. Let the background blur to gold. Let the colors stay. If we keep this steady light, we can find our way. Steam lines on glass draw me in. Write a calmer way to begin. We don't need a grander plan, only room for who I am. Doorbell with a velvet ring opens evening's door. Lantern halos on the wood, softer than before. If the wind remembers storms, we will answer true. Set a candle in our chest, share its steady hue. Count to 4 and breathe again. Fold the noise to small. Every breath a gentle string holding up the wall. If the shadows ask to stay, we can teach them light. Pour the kindness over them till they learn the night. Steam lines on glass keep me near. Tell the hurried hours we're here. Write our names in amber slow till the softer colors grow. Steam lines on glass, stay a while. Let the simple wear a smile. Draw a heart and let it last. Steam on glass, slow and fast. Maple foam morning on the window rail. You fold napkin paper into tiny cells. We set them on a saucer sea and watch them glide. Every small adventure leaves on the cozy side. If the list inside our head starts racing fast, we can pour another calm and make it last. Maple foam morning, wake me slow. Let the golden minutes flow. No announcements, no alarms, only warmth between our palms. Traffic whispers like a faraway cassette. Chairs are keeping time with tiny pirouettes. You draw stars and cinnamon, I draw friendly rain. All our weather turns to light in this wooden frame. If the sky forgets to smile into yours and mine, we can teach the gray to glow, patient by design. Maple foam morning, wake me slow. Let the golden minutes flow. No announcements, no alarms, only warmth between our palms. When the bell above the door sings an evening tune, we'll still taste the gentle day in our favorite spoon. Carry home a pocket sun folded in a note pinned inside the jacket. jacket seem close against the throat. Keep this color for the rain, keep this hush for night. Hold it like a little flame, ordinary bright. Maple foam morning, stay with me. Teach the busy heart to be soft and steady, warm and clear, like the light we're keeping here. Quiet Boulevard is humming under breath. All the billboards lower tones soften every edge. In the cafe corner booth we invent a map. Routes of easy walking pace, comfort on our lap. Let the hurried feet go by. Lanterns teach us slow. There is time inside the time, places we can grow. Quiet Boulevard, guide us home. Write our names in honey tone. No parade, no need to prove. Just a gentle forward move. Bus stop halos, amber rhythm, doorways breathing light. Evening learns our favorite chord, mellow, kind and bright. You tap out a second line on polished wooden grain. I reply in little notes, soft and clear and plain. Let the hurried feet go by. Lanterns teach us slow. There is time inside the time, places we can grow. Quiet Boulevard, guide us home. Write our names in honey tone. No parade, no need to prove. Just a gentle forward move. When the window fogs to lace, draw a simple heart. Promise we will practice this calm as living art. All the corners we forgot open like a hand, as the boulevard of peace leads to softer land. If the skyline starts to shout, we will count to 4. Let the candle on the table show a kinder dark. Quiet Boulevard, keep us near, low and warm and always here. Every step a smaller tune, walking with the rising moon. Guide us home, guide us home.
Second cup promise on a weekday noon. We would take the longer road, maybe leave by soon. Nothing urgent in the air, nothing sharp to say. Only little ordinary, bright and simple gray. I can hear the table sing underneath our hands, like a river made of wood through a quiet land. Second cup promise, stay a while, pour the minutes soft and mild. We can let the daylight choose how to keep the kinder hue. saucers talking porcelain, clinking gentle clues. Every ring a metronome for the ways we choose. You say this is good enough, I agree and grin. Turns out comfort is a key we were built to spin. I can hear the table sing underneath our hands, like a river made of wood through a quiet land. Second cup, promise stay a while. Pour the minutes soft and mild. We can let the daylight choose how to keep the kinder hues. When the jacket finds your shoulders, when the moon looks in, promise me the softer path we can live within. Write it on a napkin edge, simple, warm and true. Second cup tomorrow too, here with me and you. If the morning starts too fast, slow it with a smile. We can practice being calm, mile by little mile. Second cup, promise, hold it near. Let the gentle make it clear how to move and how to mend, sip by sip until the end.
Handwritten sky across the glass, cursive made of light, steam is still in calligraphy. Ordinary bride, you adjust the sugar packs into careful rows. Little city constellations, everything that glows. All the sharp and hurried words soften at the door. We can say the gentler ones we were saving for. Handwritten sky, teach me slow how to let the quiet grow, how to keep a steady line till the simple turns to kind. Ink of laughter on your sleeve, notes along your hand. I can read the message clear, no need to demand. Here we are, and that's enough. Two small lanterns wide, throwing circles of relief, warm on either side. All the sharp and hurried words soften at the door. We can say the gentle ones we were saving for. Handwritten sky, teach me slow how to let the quiet grow, how to keep a steady line till the simple turns to kind. If the page begins to blur, breathe and take your time. Let the letters find their feet, walking into rhyme.
above the street, tiny fires in jars. Every table under them holds a pair of stars. We are one of many lights, learning how to stay in the softer part of night where the edges sway. If the hours start to weigh, lay them down right here. Let the shelf of gentle things hold the heavy near. Lantern shelf, keep the glow low enough for hearts to grow, high enough to find our way through the quieter part of day. Menace like a paper sea, chalk and lemon white. Evening writes in cursive lines, practicing its light. You say we could stay till close, I would like that much. Let the night become our friend, kindness we can touch. If the hours start to weigh, lay them down right here. Let the shelf of gentle things hold the heavy near. Lantern shelf, keep the glow low enough for hearts to grow, high enough to find our way through the quieter part of day. When the bell announces last, we will fold the light, carry out a little piece, walking through the night. On the windows of our minds, set it up to rest. Lantern shelf inside our ribs, steady in the chest. Count the jars and make a wish, peace like tea and lemon dish. If it flickers, cup your hands, glow returns on softer plans. Lantern shelf, keep the glow low enough for hearts to grow, high enough to find our way through the quieter part of day. Porchlight to the river draws a silver lane. We can follow quietly, stepping out of strain. Every crosswalk like a bow, bobbing on the blue. Cafe laughter on the wind, anchored close to you. If the skyline asks for speed, we will shake our heads. There is water underfoot, softer riverbed. Porchlight to the river, show the way. Lead us where the noises play. Low enough to fade to kind, wide enough to clear the mind. Phone screens dim and pockets hold everything we own. All we need is in our breath, ordinary tone. You recite a line of hope, simple, wise and warm. I repeat it to the tide, quiet like a charm. If the skyline asks for speed, we will shake our heads. There is water underfoot, softer riverbed.
Porchlight to the river, stay with me. Teach the busy heart to be calm enough to hear the night, bright enough for gentle sight. Show the way homeward light.
Warm pockets in a jacket keep the sunlight stored. We step out the cafe door, feeling bright and floored. Sidewalk like a moving rug, soft beneath our feet. All the corners wave hello, kindly, small and sweet. If the schedule starts to bark, we will nod and smile. We've got warmth enough to share, mile by little mile. Warm pockets carry me through the city patiently. Every step a gentle beat, pouring calm on every street. Paper cranes of sticky notes flutter in our heads, landing on a kinder branch, folding into beds. You say we can finish when all the clouds are done. I agree and save a laugh, spare it for the sun. If the schedule starts to bark, we will nod and smile. We've got warmth enough to share, mile by little mile. Warm pockets carry me through the city patiently. Every step a gentle beat, pouring calm on every street. When the crosswalk comes in time, we can dance a bit. Lanterns on the storefronts laugh, yes, we're built for it. Pocket any extra light for a rainy day. Spread it where the shadows live, show a softer way. La da da, la da da. Hands in pockets warm as straw. La da da, la da da. Teach the cold a gentle law. Warm pockets stay with me, fold the daylight tenderly. We can take the long way round, listening for the softer sound. Warm pockets carry me. Notebook, meadow on the page, little blades of ink. We draw pathways in the line, stop and breathe and think. Coffee ring becomes a pond, circles drift and grow. Dragonflies of tiny notes, skimming to and fro. If the office in our heads tries to call us back, we will close the briefcase mind, set it on the rack. Notebook, meadow, let me lie. Face to paper, open sky. Hear the pages, grasses sing. Learn the wordless, gentle thing. Whistle like a distant bird, friendly, small and clear. Finds a home between the lines, builds a chorus here. You underline, remember this twice in amber pen. I repeat it quietly, tries to call us back, we will close the briefcase, mine, set it on the rack. Notebook Meadow, let me lie, face to paper, open sky. Hear the pages, grasses sing, learn the wordless, gentle thing. When the last line meets the edge, we will fold the day, tuck the meadow in our coats, carry it away. Later when the city roars, open to this view, meadow made of quiet ink, fresh and always new. La la la, hold the breeze, turn the corners into trees. La la la, stay a while, simple as a penciled smile. Notebook Meadow, stay with me, pocket field of poetry. When the rush begins to crowd, lay me in your leafy cloud.
Evening cinnamon across a wooden sea, sailing through the quiet room, you and sleepy me. We can dock beside the lamp, tie the nerves to rest, let the harbor of this booth warm the patient chest. If the day still wants to talk, we can dim the tone, let the softer syllables lead us safely home. Evening cinnamon, stay and slow, sweeten up the undertow, pour the gentle in our eyes, teach the shadows to be wise. Silver spoons like metronomes, tiny steady beats. Laughter makes a bridge of light over busy streets. You say keep this little world somewhere close to reach, so I fold it like a note, tuck it in my speech. If the day still wants to talk, we can dim the tone, let the softer syllables lead us safely home. Evening cinnamon, stay and slow, sweeten up the undertow, pour the gentle in our eyes, teach the shadows to be wise. Count the lanterns on the wall, hear the city get Cozy voices in the room, sweaters on our chests. You fold maps of simple roads, slower than before. Autumn lifts a gentle key, opens up the door. Hold the daylight in your hands, let the corners round. Teach the heart a softer beat underneath the sound. Falling leaves glow, stay with me. Color all the ordinary, no more rush and no more show. Only warmth where small flames grow. Steam is writing cursive lines on the window glass. Streetlight honey in the cup lets the hurry pass. You say we can take our time, I agree and smile. Every minute learns to breathe in a kinder style. Hold the daylight in your hands, let the corners round. Teach the heart a softer beat underneath the sound. Falling leaves glow, stay with me. Color all the ordinary, no more rush, no more show. Only warmth where small flames grow. Doorbell with a velvet ring welcomes evening in. Lantern halos on the wood, golden violin. If the colder wind arrives, we will raise a cup, toast to every gentle thing, holding both of us up. Pocket this light for later rain, fold it like paper against the strain. When the lists begin to climb, pour this color back in time. Now falling leaves glow, hold me near. Write our names in amber clear. Carry peace along the road in a softer, simple code. Falling leaves glow, warm and slow. Teach the busy heart to grow. Glow and stay, glow and stay. Glow and stay, glow and stay.
October window light, slow across your hand, turns a table into fields, little golden land. You draw trees of cinnamon, I draw easy skies. All the sharp and hurried thoughts soften in our eyes. If the calendar runs loud, we will let it be. Give the day a smaller room, gentle, warm and free. October window light, stay and stay. Color all the quiet gray. We don't need a bigger plan, only time to be who I am. Kettle sings a friendly note, saucers ring along. Clocks grow shy and take a breath, listening to our song. Every minute finds its share, tries a slower pace. Evening puts a lantern down in this little space. If the calendar runs loud, we will let it be. Give the day a smaller room, gentle, warm and free. October window light, stay and stay. Color all the quiet gray. We don't need a bigger plan, only time to be who I am. If the wind begins to write chilly silver lines, we will answer with a smile, steady, clear designs. Put a scarf around the mood, tuck it in with tea. Keep a piece of sunlight safe where the heart can see. Count to 4, breathe in the gold. Let the simple make us bold. Lay the heavy gently down where a softer kind of crown. October window light, hold me near. Write our names in cozy clear. Carry one through dusky blue till the stars are breathing too. Chestnut Street Cafe, chalkboard autumn lines, menu full of little hopes, ordinary shines. You say leave your phone to rest, I say gladly yes. Suddenly the room becomes soft and generous. All the corners turn to gold, breathe in easy air. Every table hums a tune, steady, kind and fair. Chestnut Street Cafe, hold us close, measure warmth in gentle dose. Let the boulevard outside move without our need to ride. Leaves like copper coins drift down, saving up our calm. We collect them in a grin, pocket every palm. Steam is writing on the glass, here is where to be. I believe the window script, it feels true to me. All the corners turn to gold, breathe in easy air. Every table hums a tune, steady, kind and fair. Chestnut Street Cafe, hold us close, measure warmth in gentle dose. Let the boulevard outside move without our need to ride. Evening stitches lantern light into every seam. We will take the longer way, walking through a dream. Put a bookmark in this hour, save it for the cold. Open it on winter days, let the peace unfold. If the rain begins to ride, read it side by side. Every drop a silver note, friendly little guide. Chestnut Street Cafe, hold us close, lantern hands and gentle dose. Carry warmth through falling leaves, teach the hurried heart to breathe. Hold us close, hold us close.
Amber scarf weather, breath like little clouds. Sidewalk poems underfoot, written by the crowds. You tuck laughter in your sleeve, I keep mine the same. Walking slow enough to feel every friendly flame. If the chilly edge appears, we can hold the heat. Cup it like a candle close, share it in the street. Amber scarf weather stay, teach the blue to turn to gray. Wrap the city in a tone where the quiet feels like home. Honey roofs and copper trees, postcards by the park. Bus stop halos make a frame as we cross the dark. Coffee breath, midden hands, little lantern pair. Every crosswalk beats in time, gentle, soft and fair. If the chilly edge appears, we can hold the heat. Cup it like a candle close, share it in the street. Amber scarf weather stay, teach the blue to turn to gray. Wrap the city in a tone where the quiet feels like home. Count to 4 and breathe the gold. Keep a pocket for the cold. When the winter starts to near, open up this cozy here. Amber scarf weather stay, write our names in mellow clay. Carry warmth through falling blue, everything feels clear with you. Maple Lane after school, sneakers in the leaves. Paper kites of homework notes, writing little leaves. We decide the cafe door looks like autumn's mouth. Walk inside and trade our rush for a golden south. Let the daylight do the math, 1 and 1 is peace. Little answers we can keep, steady warm release. Maple Lane after school, meet me there, where the cinnamon is there. We can sit and learn to be perfect at simplicity. Sugar packets turn to boats, sailing on a tray. Every maybe finds a yes somewhere in the day. You say nothing big to prove, I reply agreed. So we water tiny seeds made of quiet need. Let the daylight do the math, 1 and 1 is peace. Little answers we can keep, steady warm release. Maple Lane after school, meet me there, where the cinnamon is there. We can sit and learn to be perfect at simplicity. When the lamplight finds our coats, evening turns to friend. We will take the longer route just to make it bend. Put a leaf inside a book, let it be our sign. How the ordinary day learns shine. La-da-da, clap in time. Round and round the amber rhyme. La-da-da, keep it small. That's the way we hold it all. Maple Lane after school, stay a while. Give the city softer style. Let the homework of our hearts earn a grade in gentler arts.
Cinnamon there, Seoul night. Buses drawing gold. Every window tells a tale, quietly retold. We keep talking small and kind, letting hours land. Autumn on a paper cup warms my open hand. If the towers start to glow colder than before, we will set a little fire right here on the floor. Cinnamon air, so night, keep us here. Wrap the city warm and clear. Teach the crosswalks how to sing in a softer key of spring. Side streets learn a lullaby, gentle, low and bright. Lanterns on the river wall, practicing their light. You say, listen, this is home. I can hear it too. Every ordinary step turning into new. If the towers start to glow colder than before, we will set a little fire right here on the floor. Cinnamon air, so night, keep us here. Wrap the city warm and clear. Teach the crosswalks how to sing in a softer key of spring. Count the bridges by their light, name them for our favorite nights. If the wind begins to rise, hold my hand and close your eyes. Cinnamon air, so nice, stay with me. Pour a calm across the sea. Carry warmth from door to door till the winter asks for more. Soft night, soft blue. Lanterns in the park wake the evening grass. Footsteps turn to photographs, small and made to last. We are writing silver names in the cooling air. Every letter made of peace, easy, soft and fair. If the shadows ask to stay, teach them how to glow. Show them where the quiet lives, warm and low and slow. Lanterns in the park lead us through, round the trees of gentle blue. We can keep this softer mark under lanterns in the park. Leaves like tiny parachutes
to stay, teach them how to glow. Show them where the quiet lives, warm and low and slow. Lanterns in the park lead us through, round the trees of gentle blue. We can keep this soft mark under lanterns in the park. When the buses turn to pearls, rivering the street, we will take the longer path, light in every beat. Set a secret candle down somewhere in our chest. Let it guide us night to night, pointing us to rest. Count to 4 and breathe it in. Let the simple slowly win. If the wind begins to start, lantern hold the gentle part. Lanterns in the park keep us near. Write our names in amber clear. Carry calm through falling dark, under lanterns in the park. Kite over Hangang, autumn paints the blue. City turns to watercolor edges, learning you. We are walking by the rail, pockets full of light. Every bridge a gentle step into an easier night. If the skyline pulls us fast, we will slow our feet. Let the river keep the time, steady, soft and sweet. Kite over hanging, rise and stay. Guide the ordinary day. We don't need a bigger sky, only room to breathe and try. Paper boats of coffee lit, sailing by the pier. Laughter like a metronome, friendly far and near. You say memory, teach us how to keep it warm. So we fold the sunlight twice, safe from any storm. If the skyline pulls us fast, we will slow our feet. Let the river keep the time, steady, soft and sweet. Kite over hanging, rise and stay. Guide the ordinary day. We don't need a bigger sky, only room to breathe and try. Count the arches, learn their names. Watch the city trade its flames for a calmer silver hue, holding both of me and you. Kite over hanging, hold this view. Color all the evening new. Carry comfort shore to shore. Teach our hearts to rush no more. Rise and stay. Rise and stay. sweater mornings, kettle hums a tune, toast of plans and buttered hope on a wooden noon. You unfold a simple list, leave the boxes blank. We can check them with a breath, gratitude and thanks. If the headlines start to shout, we will fold them small, tune the day to softer key on a warmer wall. Oh, sweater morning, stay and stay. Let the gentle lead the way. Every cup a little fire, teaching hearts a calmer choir. Window gathers golden lace, knitted out of light. We will learn a slower stitch, patient, kind and bright. Every loop and every row, turning piece to cloth. Wrap it round the busy bones, make them warm and soft. If the headlines start to shout, we will fold them small, tune the day to softer key on a warmer wall. Wool sweater morning, stay and stay. Let the gentle lead the way. Every cup a little fire, teaching hearts a calmer choir. Make a habit out of dream. If the day begins to race, change the tempo, change the pace. Wool sweater mornings keep us near. Write our names in amber clear. When the colder miles arrive, we will wear this gentle drive. Last bus in autumn, headlights on the rain. We decide to miss it once, lose the crowded lane. Find a bench of quiet wood under amber trees. Share a stillness like a coat buttoned by the breeze. If the schedule starts to press, we can ride not yet. Let the final bus go by, never a regret. Last bus in autumn, let it go. Teach the hurry, take it slow. We can walk a gentler mile, talking in a softer style. City hum like velvet low, lanterns in a row. Steam from cups becomes a map, telling us to go, not to somewhere far out, only here and now. Every step a smaller vow, peaceful as a bow. If the schedule start to press, we can ride not yet. final bus go by, never a regret. Last bus in autumn, let it go. Teach the hurry, take it slow. We can walk a gentler mile, talking in a softer style. When the river finds the moon, silver through the leaves, we will take the longest path no one else believes. Save a piece of quiet sky, fold it in a note. Read it when the winter calls, warming up the throat. Count the lights from 1 to 10. Start at 1 and start again. If the night begins to run, change the rhythm, change the sun. Last bus in autumn, be our sign. How to make the minutes kind. We will walk and we will know all the ways that softness grows.